Vanakkam. Hi. FICOMS is the smallest company which initiated in order to help the people who are affected by the COVID all over the world. It's a small step. So we'll like to thank to our God, thank you, and our kind audience, thank you. This small step in order to, in the fields of education, living, and food, we are trying to help to the people. So we are just waiting for the God's permission to start that process. In this conference, we just started in 2021 in Tamil, and in English, last 2022, we have started this small step in non-Tamil. That means beyond the Tamil, we are taking the speakers from all over the world. We are trying. We are right now. We are trying to get from Sri Lanka. Then we are trying to move to the overseas market as well. That means beyond the Sri Lanka. So in this month's conference, we'd like to welcome our onboarded speaker, respected Mr. Tsajend, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Medical Devices Division of Sunshine Private Limited. We kindly ask him to give his kind speech.
Thank you, Tanushan. So to begin with, daily I get this mobile quote, and it was so surprising. The quote that I got today in my mobile is very much related to you. It goes on to say, a person becomes 10 times attractive, not by their looks, but by their kindness, their love, their respect, honest, and loyalty they show. So indirectly, it's a person becomes more attractive, how kind you are to others, more than the looks. So in this context, especially in Sri Lanka, you and I, what are undergoing, do you think we can be kind? Because when you talk to people, Tanushan, people say, a living Sri Lankan is undergoing so much of stressful situation where none of the living Sri Lankan has ever seen before. World War I, World War II, our people have undergone. People have seen the 1977 riots, 81 riots, 83 riots, 1989 JVP insurgents, the Easter attack, COVID year 1, COVID year 2. We underwent all those economic stress. But in 2022 is one of the worst ever economic stress and crisis that you and I have undergone. So at this moment of time, at every level, be it organization, individual, at any level, there's a lot of stress. So at this time, can we be kind? Do you expect people to be calm? And that's the question I would like to answer. Just to bring some figures into perspective, we are seeing one of the worst ever inflation, 70 to 80% inflation. Who had seen this before? We are seeing one of the highest interest rate in our life, 30% plus interest rate. Our exchange rate has gone up to $370, 370 rupees per dollar, one of the worst ever Sri Lankan currency depreciation. Our GDP has gone into negative. At this moment of time, the stress is more at an individual level, where the income had not gone up, but the prices of goods have gone up. On top of it, we are going to implement a higher tax rate. The disposable income has come down. So what you purchase come down. So there is a lot of stress. So if you go to organization, there is a performance stress. You're expected to perform. At an individual level, you're supposed to perform at individual, at family level, at individual level. So I strongly feel this is the time that we need to be calm, we need to be kind. And I would say the time has come, and each individual, this is the time that one need to be calm and need to manage himself mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Mentally, you need to be calm. You got to understand this is the reality we are in. We need to adapt it, and we need to move on. This is the time to be physically fit. You can't get sick at this time because already stress is affecting you. So this is the time, do your exercise. If you have been doing twice a week, for God's sake, increase it. Can you do it daily? Can you do it increase to 4 times a week? Because physical fitness has a greater impact, or I would say it's closely correlated to your mental health and other fitnesses which I'm speaking of. Take on your spiritual path. Stay calm. If you're a person who is meditating, go ahead and do it because it becomes more vital at this point of time. And those days, the leadership people told it's all about IQ. intelligent quotient, but today a leadership is measured with emotional quotient, how one would manage emotion at individual level, at societal level, and more importantly, at organization level. So it's very important that one is fit mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And going on to the healthcare industry, where I come from, I would always say these four are very important because we are in the business of research and development, we are in manufacturing, we are in imports, we are in distribution, and we are in retail. So each day at this stressful moment, I would urge our employees or the personnel in the healthcare industry to come to work with a mindset. Not that you're coming to work, not that you're coming to earn an income. We are coming to serve a patient. For example, if you are a person in the production line, and if this is the time you need more medicine, and if you are expected to work 24 hours, sometimes you may feel work stress. But moment you come to work, hey, I am coming to work and work in 24 hours to serve the patient. Moment you know, hey, I am saving lives, I am serving a patient, then you're not coming to work, you're coming to save a life. If you take imports, for example, if you take a wharf clerk, if there are shipments coming and he feels, what is this? I'm clearing shipments, this is a strenuous job, and with all this stress, I'm going to handle it. I would say you're not clearing goods, you are saving patients. Each medicine of goods in healthcare, when you import and when you clear to take our stores, you're helping someone to save his life or live longer, or you're helping someone in the operating theater or in the ICU to save his life. When it comes to distribution, if you are a driver in distribution, you're taking a product from the stores to the hospital, for example. You're not driving. Moment you think I'm driving and become stressful is one way to look at it. But I would urge, you are once again saving life. If you didn't take that medicine to that particular hospital, and that saved the premature baby being born in the theater, you have done a great job. So your job is not driving. You are serving a patient, you are saving a life, and you are contributing towards the healthcare fraternity. Even in the retail, the business we are in, if there's a security guard, your job is not security guard. You are helping to secure a safer environment to serve the patient. So I would urge the members or the personnel in the healthcare industry that we are in the business of serving patients and saving lives. So I would like to conclude this discussion, Tanushan, by saying this is the time to remain calm when you are pushed against the wall, again, all economic conditions where we are stressed, so that we need to remain calm mentally, physically fit, spiritually, and emotionally. And this is the time, being in healthcare, that we take a good, hey, I am saving lives, and we are in the business of enabling a life to do more, to feel better, to live longer. And when I take that attitude, it motivates me, it makes me happy. When I'm motivated, when I'm happy, it helps to be more kind, more calm, and to be a better citizen of this country. Over to you.
First of all, I need to thank for this the content what you spoke up, because in this not only in this situation but also in every situation that we have in the Sri Lankan perspective or in the overseas perspective, this is the main key area which in the management point of view as well as in the downstream means in the employee point of view, it need to be keep, because I need to I don't have as I discussed you earlier, like if the speech is more powerful, then I don't have any questions to ask. But
Okay.
in this case, I want to highlight some of the things from your speech from the start, because you said don't see the employees in the facial, but his performance, how it look. I want to mention that there's a popular phrase that don't touch a book by its cover. So the inner talents are many. So if you see some sort of if you see some of the major stories, like some people come in the bad, unacceptable look to the bigger company, and they perform it like this, and they that's then from the success of that company's product, then they will come to the lighter means the wider society, as well as you said that come to the work that you are going to save one life. If I take one example in Indian cinema, Indian Tamil cinema, that means Chennai Ornal, in which case there's a case which came like there's a shorter time you need to transfer one heart which is living to from one place to another, but there are so many obstacles are there because there are so many of traffics are there, so many of many sort of how to say the weather conditions are there, but in the last moment one driver has taken that responsibility, and he took because all the government officials and all the police officers has give hand to that situation, and within that particular time they have reached the hospital and they have served, as you said, the small baby. So that creates a history, not their life, because when we are responsible to some other people by the god, if you are when you are in a critical situation, you will anyway sometimes you will ask the doctor to serve you, but in case if the doctor doesn't give the permission to that doctor, if the god doesn't give the permission to the doctor, how he can? So in this situation also you will be serving to some other people, and that replicates to you that. So that is the major point that so many of us didn't believe or we didn't realize that one. So when it comes to our hand only, we are just releasing. So in this case, like,
Fine,
so
fine.
first of all, I need to thank for the short invitation. You have accepted our invitation and came on board as the our guest speaker, as well as there's more people going to come in this conference, not only in Tamil but also in English. And we are only asked you one help, like please, with your love, please, I give you a love to our Facebook page 5counts.com and YouTube page Nadi TV, which will enable small steps in the education, food, and living to serve
What
the
is the
people
page?
not
What is the
only.
page, Kanusha?
Sorry,
What is the page?
5counts.com.
Five counts.
FIVECOUNTS, one word, .com.
Counts.
Yeah.
Counts on Facebook, is it?
Yeah, correct.
Counts.com.
Yeah. One page, one word, 5counts is not two words.
Okay. Is this the one?
Correct.
Okay.
In this one, we are just waiting for the God's permission to serve. So many obstacles are coming in minute seconds. So we need to go beyond the barriers to give you the better or the best content what we can. So we are trying many sort of obstacles beyond that and giving you the we are getting the people the respected our onboarded speakers, the CEOs, and all the top hearts to give you the very tiny messages from their experiences, what they gained all over the years in the industry. So we would like to thank to our respected speaker, Mr. Tsajend, who is a Chief Executive Officer, that means CEO of Sunshine Private Limited, which is in his medical devices division, and to deliver his speech. And we kindly make a note on this. There's no fee you need to pay to participate in this conference. It's fully free, so get the full benefit out of the speeches what our kind speakers are speaking. Get the benefit and get the love to you and to your society. And with this kind, we'll like to conclude our speaker's speech. Thank you. Nandri.